Hey my little truffles, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Donalisa Morgan, Donna for short with the messy T, and we back with another video. Before we get into the drama, I want to say everything on this commentary is alleged. Y'all, TMZ out here ruining Nicki Minaj's image again, and they don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. I think it's high time Nicki starts suing not just TMZ but the Breakfast Club included. Klay Thompson out here teasing he's married to Megan Thee Stallion, and US ambassador out here shading Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, calling them dumb for not being as smart as Nicki. Let's get into the entire chaos, y'all. So when the news broke the internet that Nicki was gonna be speaking at the United Nations podium, what happened? TMZ took to their account and tweeted, Nicki Minaj is set to speak at the United Nations on behalf of the Trump administration. And this got me wondering, where the F and how the F did this become about Trump? This is about Nigeria. This is about Nicki speaking up for Nigeria and what the country is going through. But guess what? TMZ is always gonna remain TMZ. TMZ is always gonna be messy, and now they out here dragging Nicki, trying to make people hate Nicki and go off on Nicki, because we can't sit here and act like this ain't some controversial ish. Some fans out here talking about how Nicki's betrayed them, Nicki's supporting Trump, who turns out to be someone who doesn't want the LGBTQ community, and so much more. So now it's like they're fueling the fire, which is trying to burn Nicki to the effing ground. Y'all make it make sense, because no one, absolutely no one, not including the United Nations, spoke about this being about the Trump administration. So where the F is this coming from? It's high time Nicki starts suing these people for creating the wrong narrative and running with it. Because we can't sit here and act like a lot of people don't tune in to see what's popping on TMZ. Y'all feel me? So I think it's high time to pipe down with this, because it's really, really getting out of hand and it's crazy. How far can y'all go just to spite someone? And mind y'all, this is the exact same news outlet. Cardi B was out here thanking them for not posting about the birth of her fourth child. So these people definitely out here playing favorites when they get the right paycheck. Y'all feel me? Moving on to the certified drunk. So Klay Thompson got a Klay and Megan tattoo on his arm. His left arm, to be more precise. With this happening now, fans out here running with the narrative of Megan and Klay are officially married. Y'all remember how Klay's been out here hinting and teasing this entire ish, going as far as calling Megan Thompson. We've seen that on social media multiple times. Ain't gonna lie, this relationship is definitely giving fake. Let's see how long it's gonna last. Wait till 6 months after this entire social media lobby-dobby ish, we gonna see. I can't wait for all of this to blow up and we finally see Megan was doing this just because she's trying to change the narrative of ninjas not wanting to F with her after what she did to Tory Lanez. Y'all feel me? Please like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that I don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. Moving on to what's currently buzzing. So we all know Nicki is currently trending after the UN entire podium discussion about Nigeria. And when the US ambassador was out here thanking Nicki, he literally shaded Cardi B and Megan. Y'all take a listen at what he said.
Other people in your industry have the courage or the brains, really. You're very smart. Yeah. Some of your rivals are not so smart, believe it or not. But
believe it or not, that's definitely shade at Cardi B and Megan, because there are so many other ways he would have put that ish, talking about Nicki being smart, but no, he went as far as mentioning other people. And mind y'all, Megan was out here shaking her butt cheeks at Kamala Harris rally. Girl couldn't do any ish aside that. Girl slow and dumb. But the queen of being an illiterate came out, Cardi B, talking about Shrumset, oh, my teleprompter. Like, girl, these people be so slow, but yet want to compete with Nicki. Nicki's not just intellectually smart. Her pen game is 100. Girl is super versatile. Like the list goes on and on and on. We could talk about this all day. Everyone sees that ish. And that's why these people are so desperate to take Nicki down. Because why? Why not? Nicki's the best. They know that. They've used countless multiple industry plants around the world, around the globe. It's not just an America takedown. They've contacted UK rappers to bring Nicki down, to beef with Nicki, to drop diss tracks, dissing Nicki. But what happens? Nicki wins again and again and again. And everyone sees that. Yeah, so everyone sees that. That's why Gay-Z is so threatened by Nicki Minaj's potentials. Because when it comes to going toe to toe, pen game to pen game, Gay-Z can compete with Nicki. And y'all know how humiliating that is. And when he knew Nicki was unstoppable, he wanted Nicki under his wings. He wanted Nicki on the Rock Nation. And the moment Nicki turned that offer down, that was the start of this beef. And guess what? They signed Megan, they endorsed Cardi B, and they still out here losing. Things gonna stay that way. They can do what they want to do, but Nicki's highly favored and protected. And mind y'all, Nicki came out or brought her pastor of 10 years plus to this event. Why? Because they're trying to portray and they're trying to talk about this Christianity ish real good. And I love that. I love the fact that Nicki's out here putting not just Christianity, but God first. Because if it wasn't for God, I 1000% guarantee y'all, Nicki's career would have not just been over, it would have been dead and forgotten. Rock Nation out here working overtime just to bring Nicki down. Like y'all don't see this ish. It's happening behind the scenes. Academics clock this tea. But guess what? They always out here running with the narrative of, oh, Nicki's getting cancelled, Nicki's getting dragged. But y'all didn't notice the so-called Cardi B, the entire media is always out here praising, who the entire media said she's okay, she ain't mentally unstable, and Nicki turns out to be the cokehead. Is Nicki was out here having a perfect speech. Nicki was very much nervous. We could see that, and she said it, confirming the ish herself. But did she stutter? Absolutely not. She delivered a perfect speech. Everything was on point, and I'm always gonna give Nicki her flowers for her public speaking skills. And yeah, Cardi B calls Nicki a cokehead, but for some reason, the same cokehead out here spreading the word about humanity, the same person's out here getting acknowledged by the United Nations. Like this is literally a global recognition. While Cardi B, on the other hand, aka illiteracy Barney B, gets zero recognition, not just from the United States or the United Nations. Trump don't even know who Cardi. No, I'm being exaggerative at this point, okay? But Trump don't F with Cardi B. Y'all saw the back and forth tweeting on social media. He doesn't like Cardi B, not even for a second. But mind y'all, Trump has publicly acknowledged Nicki, talk about Nicki's favorite music he listened to, and so much more. But here is where things get even better. Elon Musk has been out here singing Nicki's praises, giving Nicki her flowers for the longest time. They've been out here interacting on social media. Clock it. Because on the other hand, Elon hates Cardi B because girl has a latch mouth, always acting on impulse. We've seen that happen over and over again. And that's why everything about her is so public, and that's why she's always getting dragged so hard. Girl using her real life drama for content and for relevancy because her music ain't popping and she gotta use something else to stay relevant and be a topic of conversation. Y'all feel me? So Nicki's getting recognition, Cardi B ain't. And that's heavy on facts. Clock that T. What do y'all think about the United Nations ambassador being messy and shady towards Cardi B and Megan? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification button so that I don't miss out on all the tea I'm gonna be dropping. Because we do have a good time on this channel, and you will not want to miss out because the tea is always salty and sassy. So PlaqueBoyMax is out here speaking up on Nicki. He said, I don't know if there'll ever be another Nicki. Obviously, they won't. Like, you tripping or something? He continued by saying, we will have to see. Like, Cardi B is pretty big, but is she bigger than Nicki? I don't think so. Like, this just pisses me off. The fact that Nicki gets compared to someone like Cardi B. Number one, Nicki writes her own bars. She writes her own rap. Cardi B, on the other hand, is an illiterate reciter. When are y'all gonna get the memo? This girl can't rap to save her life. This girl can't drop a diss track to save her life. In case y'all missing out, can y'all recall the rackety shit she wrote as a diss track to JT, to a point where Patterson Fontaine had to go back to the booth and record something else for that woman? And y'all want to compare her to Nicki? Nicki literally used a day to come up with Bigfoot, which ended Megan exposing all the tea. But yet, for some reason, y'all sit here and think Cardi B, the Cardi B, is gonna be competition with Nicki. Fitness two-time out here going back and forth with Offset, like this drama is never ending. Despite the fact that Cardi B and Offset are practically divorced, which something doesn't sit right with me and this entire divorce ish, right? But yeah, despite this happening, I still think deep down something's not right. It's giving, oh, we gotta act like we divorced or something. And deep down, I really think, y'all, I really think that baby belongs to Offset. But that's tea for another video. Stick around to my channel because I'm definitely gonna be uploading tea on that later today. But yeah, they keep going back and forth. The drag is all over the place. If people ain't out here dragging Offset, it's gonna be Cardi B, and they keep going back and forth. Like, these people be so predictable. They're not shocked. They've been doing this, and that's how they've been able to keep up with trends and what's popping. With time, people are gonna get over this BS, and we want music, not drama. Let the music speak for itself. What do y'all think about the entire commentary? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that I don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. I'll see y'all in my next video. And thank you for watching and staying tuned. Bye.